Hey, you guys need to stop being wild when I record this video. Okay, I'm gonna start recording pretty soon. No more wild, man. Do you have danger in your heart or something?
No, we do.
Sounds like you have danger in your heart.
We do. No.
Okay, you guys need to settle down.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, that's it. No camp. No camp. No camp. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Campfest 2020. We're excited to reconnect with all of you in this special series that we're doing. And today I'm charged with doing our very first Bible class. I'm going to read a text from Mark chapter 12, and then after that I want to share the secret about intermediate camp session. In Mark chapter 12, there's a teacher of the law, or a scribe, that comes to Jesus and says to Jesus, "What is the most important commandment? Of all the commandments, which one is the greatest and most important?" And Jesus said, "The most important one is this: Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your mind, and with all of your strength. And the second is this: love your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these." Now, the secret of intermediate camp. And this is something that I've never told anyone else. Most of the staff members don't even know this. So I'm doing this as a special gift to all of you. I've been the head teacher at intermediate camp for a long time, about 15 years or so. And we've done a lot of different themes, a lot of different books of the Bible. Every year we try to focus on a different book of the Bible. We've done Leviticus, we've done Genesis, we've done Daniel, we've done Ephesians or 1 Peter or James. We've done a lot of them, all right? And every year we dig down into the text and we learn tons of stuff about whatever particular book of the Bible we're studying. But the secret of intermediate camp is this: every year we secretly have the same theme. Whether we're in Leviticus or 1 Peter or whatever, we actually do the same message every year. And it's the one that I just read. It's Mark chapter 12. It's the greatest commandment. Every year, our camp session theme, no matter what we call it, is secretly about loving God and about loving your neighbor. And we do that for a very important reason, because Jesus says that of all the things to focus on, of all the things that God has ever talked about, this is the most important one. These two together are the most important: loving God and loving your neighbor. And those words that Jesus speaks to the scribe come from the most famous Jewish prayer, Jewish confession in Deuteronomy chapter 6. And it's called the Shema. So in that text, it says just that: love God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your strength, or all of your might. Now, those three words, heart and soul and strength, are familiar words to us in our common English language experience. And we might have some preconceived idea of what that means. When we say the word heart, we have a particular thing we mean. Same thing when we say the word soul. We might have an idea in our mind of what we think that means. But the original meaning of these words in Deuteronomy means something different, and something way more, and something way cooler than the way that we use these words in our everyday language. When we look at this first word, heart, a lot of times when we say the word heart, we are talking about our feelings and emotions, and that's packed into this word heart too. But heart in Deuteronomy is not just about your feelings and emotions. It's about your mind and your thoughts as well. It's about it's the seat of your thoughts and and your emotions. It's all of that combined. So it could be about your will or your thoughts or your feelings. All of that combined is what is meant here in this word for heart. So heart means all of that. Same thing with the word soul. The word soul is the second word in the text here, and that doesn't refer to some sort of disembodied experience situation. That actually refers to your body, and more than your body. It refers to your whole person. It refers to your whole life, your whole being. So we see with the word heart that we're talking about not just feelings and emotions. We're talking about our mind and our thinking and our will. And with the word soul, we're not talking about something that's not the body. We're talking about the body and the person and life itself. Your whole being is what this word soul means. And when we get to the word strength or might, there's a lot more that's packed into that word as well. It can mean something like what we normally think of as strength or power. It can also mean abundance. It can mean your resources. Maybe a fun way to translate it is muchness. It's something about greatness. It's about everything that you have, your resources, your abundance, all of the muchness that you have. And it means to do something to the best of your ability. So when we're talking about loving God, it means do it with all of your muchness, with all of your soul, with all of your being, with all of your body, with all of your resources, with all of your abundance, with all that God has given you. So we see that this idea of loving God is all-encompassing. It basically covers every single aspect of life, every single part of our humanity, our will, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, all of our body, all of our personhood, all of our strength, all of our ability, all of our resources and abundance and blessings to the best of our ability. So that's what this Shema is about, and that's really what we want to do in every one of our camp sessions, is to communicate that to you guys and to work through it. And we want to do a little bit of that today. I want us to spend some time thinking, and maybe we can have a little discussion going here on the Facebook page. Think about those terms: your heart, your soul, your strength, and everything we've talked about, what those things mean. And if you want to comment, how do we love God in any of those ways? How do I love God with my mind and my thoughts? How do I love God with my feelings and emotions? How do I love God with my body? How do I love God with my resources, my abundance, my blessings, my gifts, to the best of my ability? So that's the first part of the discussion. But equally important, I want us to ask and answer the question, is it easy to do this, or is it difficult? And why? So we want to ask how to do it, but we also want to ask, what about you? What about your experience of trying to do this? Do you find this to be easy to love God in these ways? Or is it kind of a struggle sometimes? And what things do you find come naturally to you that you find it easy to love God in these certain ways? And maybe what ways do you struggle to love God? What areas are you wrestling with or still trying to work on when it comes to loving God with all that we are and to the best of our ability? Great to see everyone, and pray that this Campfest is a blessing to all of you.